guys, and welcome back to another reaction. In today's video, we're gonna be finding out why is it that a lot of beautiful, pretty, gorgeous women are still single. What is making guys fear approaching attractive women? We know that in this world, there's someone you're gonna see and you'll be like, that person is so beautiful. That woman, or that lady is so gorgeous. She's so attractive. But the problem is a lot of guys are shunning away from her. A lot of men are keeping off from her because they fear how to approach her. Because this kind of guys, for example, if a guy has seen a beautiful or attractive woman, this guy is going to, a lot of things are going to be running into his mind. He'll ask a lot of questions. How is this lady or this woman going to take me the moment I'm going to approach her? What kind of lines am I going to use to approach this woman? And this makes a lot of men to shun away or to fear approaching these beautiful, attractive women. So guys, let's go straight to this video and find out why a lot of women are beautiful, pretty, gorgeous, but they are unapproachable. A lot of guys are fearing approaching beautiful women.
Why the prettiest females always got no friends?
Because people are jealous of us. I don't care. You know what? I'm tired of being humble about this. People are insecure. People are jealous. And let you be a woman of color, let you be plus size, ooh, then they really don't like that confidence. We live in our own little beautiful bubble where we don't have to compete with nobody. What is there to compete for? What do I have to compete? Me? Compete with anybody? For what? So when you have that attitude, someone who's insecure, they might be attracted to the light that's in you, but then when they get close enough, they want to snuff it out. And they don't like that I'm always going to win. I'm always going to be good. It doesn't matter how you try to come at me, I'm always going to win. And they can't handle that. That's really it. I'm tired of trying to find a deeper meaning, babes. That's it. That's it.
Exactly, guys. Why a lot of pretty, beautiful, attractive, successful, gorgeous women are still single? They are actually attractive but unapproachable. Reason being, a lot of these women, they've got no friends because a lot of their friends, they see them as a threat. They see this woman she's beautiful, she's attractive, she's gorgeous. So their friends see them as, it's a threat to them. And then another thing, guys or men fear approaching this kind of women because it's like they see, it's like in their mind they think each and every guy, each and every man is pursuing this woman. Each and every guy is after this woman or this lady. And this makes these guys feel threatened because they think the moment I get this woman or this lady, she's not going to be mine alone. A lot of men will be after her. And this makes these women still going single and unapproachable because the guys are fearing approaching these women actually.
3 things every single pretty girl goes through. If you're not going through these, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna say it because I'm gonna hurt y'all's feelings, but you might be not pretty. But the first one is, I know this is weird, bro, but kids are always staring at you in public. And I don't mean this in no way, you know what I'm saying, no Diddy. But if kids are always, I don't even know what Diddy did actually. Okay, but if kids are always staring at you in public, like really, really young kids, that just means you either got, like, you're beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Or, yeah, you're beautiful. Let's keep it there. The second,
I'll say the biggest sign that you are an attractive person is the fact that people will always try to humble you. And I'm talking like every chance they get, they'll want to humble you. They'll want to make you feel lesser of yourself, right? Like people will want to constantly dim your light. And you can be the most humble person too. That's the thing. Like a lot of attractive people really do have a good light about them. And they're also humble. And like, even when people compliment them, they're extremely humble. But then you'll have people that will hate on you and want to, dim your light even in front of people, embarrass you in front of people. Your spouse will even probably want to, dim your light and call you or make you feel lesser of a person because they know you hot shit. But they don't want to admit it, and they don't want you to think that you're better than them. And The same thing with everyday people, or people who pretend to be your friend. They want to dim your light and, make you feel like you ain't shit for real. You ain't all that. You need to humble yourself. And again, you could be the most humble person ever, but they still want to humble you and make you feel like you lesser than a person, make you feel insecure, make you feel bad about yourself, bullying you.
If you never get approached by men in public or at a party or even on social media, this may be actually because you are much more attractive than you thought you were. Did you know that we are much more reluctant to approach other women that are incredibly beautiful? Rather, we play it safe and we talk to people that are usually on our level. That way, the rejection most likely won't happen with someone that is just average to them. There are so many gorgeous women in public that simply never get the time of day from men. That is because if they get rejected by someone that is beautiful, that will hit them in a spot that is just unbearable. So instead of feeling down about the fact that you don't really get talked to at a party setting, or you rarely get attention from men on your Instagram stories, etc., it probably is that they are afraid to even talk to you because you radiate so much beautiful energy. So if you want to get any sort of attention, you may have to be the one to reach out to them first because you're simply too beautiful. I'm sorry.
Some of you ladies are very pretty, but you don't know it. And that is why you give yourselves cheaply and easily to men that don't even deserve you. And a pretty girl that doesn't know that she's pretty is just like a diamond thrown to the swine. Now let me give you 5 signs to show you that you are pretty. If you see any of these, at least 3 of these signs, just know that you're a very fine girl and you should carry yourself as one to attract men of value. The number 1 sign that you're a very pretty girl is when children stare at you. When babies, especially babies under 2, 3 years old, when they stare at you, know that you're a very attractive person. They like what they see. Children don't lie. They are very innocent. So when a baby stares at you for a long time, know that you are very attractive. The number 2 sign that you are a very attractive person is when you hardly get compliments from your friends. Yes. Your friends especially will hardly compliment you because they assume that you already know you are pretty. So they don't need to whine you too much. They don't need to get into your head. They don't even want it to get into your head. And most times, they are even jealous of you. So they will hardly tell you if you are pretty or not. Just know that if you fall into that category, you are a very pretty woman. The 3rd sign that you are a very pretty woman is when you get compliments from teenage girls. Do you know how saucy, bitter, and full of jealousy teenage girls are? So imagine getting a compliment from such people. If a teenage girl compliments you, know that you turn hurt. The 4th sign that you're a pretty woman is when people do things for you for free. I'll give you an instance. Recently, I was arrested by road safety for violating one of their laws. And by the time we got to their office, most of their officers turned up to help me. Madam, what's the problem? Are you okay? Why are you here? Okay, who do you need to talk to? Let's see how we can help you. People will willingly offer to help you, most times for free. If you fall into that category, know that you're a very pretty woman. And finally, the 5th sign that you're a very pretty woman is when women hate on you for no reason. They gang up against you in your office. Where you have your store, they gang up against you. They beef you for no reason. You don't even know what you did wrong. Some of them, you've never even exchanged any words with them, but they beef you, they gang up against you. That is a sign that you're a very pretty woman and they are jealous of you. If you listen to me to this point, know that you are interested in your personal development as a woman. I coach women on how to get into good relationships with high-value men that will impact their lives. If you're interested in such a thing, click the link in my bio and let's talk.
Okay, ladies, listen up. Here are the signs that you are absolutely drop dead gorgeous. I'm talking intoxicatingly beautiful, that you intimidate men and they are scared to speak to you. Let's go. You're going to want to bookmark this to see if this is the kind of woman you are, and if this has happened to you before, share your experience in the comments because I want to know. Okay, number 1, and this is the biggest sign that men are intimidated by you, and you're just too pretty. You're just too beautiful. You are literally a goddess, and men are terrified of approaching you. Number one, they look at you, but they don't come over. Now, this is the biggest telltale that the man is interested, but he fears rejection, okay? He sees you as the type of woman that could reject him. Even if he wanted to come over, his fear of rejection is going to stop him. So if you're that kind of woman that men are always staring at you, but they never come over to you, it's because you are so beautiful and intimidating that they don't even want to approach you. They don't even want to risk being rejected by you, okay? They would rather just sit back and admire you from a distance. Ew. Number two. If a guy speaks to you a lot over text and he seems quite bubbly, asking a lot of questions, bringing up different topics, and he seems quite chatty over text, but when you meet him in real life, conversations are really short and minimal. It's almost like he's a completely different person in real life. That's because you make him very nervous. He is very shy around you. He probably low-key doesn't feel good enough for you as well, and you are pretty much out of his league. That is why when he sees you in real life, he freezes and he doesn't know what to say and he can't get his words out. He can't be the way that he wants to be with you. But when it's behind a screen, he has all the confidence in the world. And the last one, men try to humble you. This is a big one. If men are constantly making sly little comments about your appearance or the fact that you have high standards, they are intimidated by you. They see that you're a woman who has high standards, and that can be quite daunting for a man who knows he can't reach those standards. So, there you go, ladies. Those are the 3 signs that you are intimidating to men. You are absolutely drop dead gorgeous. You are a goddess and you make men shake in their boots.
Being unapproachable is actually the worst thing ever. My roommate and I have been single all of college, and I'd like to think that we are normal enough for there to be someone out there who would have some kind of interest in us, okay? Like, we're not animals. We have to be pretty in someone's eyes. We have good personalities, I'd like to think, and we radiate a pretty decent energy. Like, we've got good friends, we talk when we're out, we dance. We may have RBFs, but that's debatable. Yet no one comes up to us. We can be at a house party, we can be at the bar, no one comes up to us. And we can feel people kind of making eye contact and kind of looking, and they just won't approach us. And we can see people come closer to us, but no one will actually come say hi to us. Any guy that we've talked to, we've been put in some crazy specific scenario that gave them the ability to talk to us. And all our friends tell us that we just give off unapproachable, not in a bad way, but just people are intimidated to come up to us. We are intimidating, basically, which is the worst thing to hear, because how do you change that? I am like the least intimidating person out there. If anyone has a conversation with me, I will talk to them. I'll be out and I'll see a random person. I'll just we just start dancing with them. We talk to them. Last night we were out, and these people all night were just kind of coming near us and approaching us, but they wouldn't actually talk to us, but we can feel that they were by us the whole time. We went upstairs, they went upstairs. We were recording a video, they got in the back of our video, and we saw it after. Finally, before we were leaving, we called our Uber, and they were just standing by us. And I was like, screw this. If you're not gonna talk to me, I'm so sick of this. So I literally looked at him and I was like, we don't bite. I literally said that. I was like, we literally don't bite. And then he started talking to us, and then all the friends were talking to us, and they were talking to us until our Uber came. And that's the perfect example of how frustrating it is to be considered intimidating or unapproachable, because the whole night these people wanted to come up and talk to us, and they just wouldn't actually do it, but they wanted to. And the second we started a conversation, they talked to us. And it ruins your self-esteem, because there's nothing wrong with you deep down inside. But when you're a junior and you constantly go out on the weekends and no one has come up to you your whole entire time, it makes you feel shitty. And people do get approached. I think that's the part that's really hard about it, is that people are getting approached, but you aren't. So you start to tell yourself, what are you doing that's making people not want to approach you? I don't have the solution to it, but it's definitely an issue my friend and I have faced for so long, and it really bothers us. And I know we're not alone. I know there's so many people out there who are like that. So if anyone else relates to this,
I'm so sorry because it's the worst feeling ever.
Here's my biggest unpopular opinion. The prettiest girls don't get guys. Let me explain. Have you ever wondered why the prettiest girls are always single? I think for women, there are different degrees of pretty. There's like cute pretty, and then there's drop dead gorgeous pretty, like Nicole Scherzinger. If you're in the drop dead gorgeous category, chances are you're really intimidating to guys. They either think you must already have a boyfriend or that you wouldn't even look in their direction, and because they fear rejection, they wouldn't dare come and speak to you. Guys love to flirt with women any chance they can get, but only with women that they think that they can easily get. Don't get me wrong, really pretty girls do get approached by guys sometimes, but typically it's guys that are way below their league and like really ugly guys, because those guys don't have an ego. They don't really fear rejection because they get rejected all the time. If you feel like guys never approach you, but you notice that they're always staring, you're way prettier than you think. Yeah, if you're a really pretty girl and you're wondering if you're ugly because you never get approached by guys, just know that it's because they're probably scared of you.
What if I told you that the reason men don't approach you is simply because you're unapproachable? But what if I also told you that doesn't have to be the case if you make some very important key adjustments? If you want to learn what those adjustments are, then join me on today's live show where we'll be discussing 5 signs you're an unapproachable woman. That way you can have men crawling on glass and getting in fistfights just to be the first one to sniff your seat. Join the show.
Today, guys, signs that you are more beautiful, attractive, gorgeous, but you are unapproachable. Someone is just admiring you from a distance, but can't approach you because he feels you are a threat. He feels that he's going to be rejected. This happens a lot between men and women. You'll find that we've got extremely beautiful, gorgeous, attractive women, but they can't be approached by any guy. Because this guy, first of all, thinks, how am I going to approach this woman? How am I going to approach this lady? Because they are actually, in their mind, they think this lady is going to reject this man. And then another thing, for example, in an organization or in the office, you'll find that this really happens a lot. For example, if this lady is working in the office or in the organization, maybe her junior or her subordinate, for example, and then they realize that this lady is so beautiful, attractive, gorgeous. Her colleagues, even her fellow women, will try to start and humble her down. They really want to humble her down, make her feel as if she's nothing, because they are seeing her as a threat in that organization, because she's actually so beautiful, so attractive, so gorgeous. And then another thing, you'll find that most of these beautiful, attractive women, they've got no friends, they've got no circle of friends, because their friends see them as a threat. Because their friends see them, when they're around them, they even fear how they're going to approach these women, because they're extremely beautiful, gorgeous, and attractive, but they can't be approached by anyone. So guys, thank you so much. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this video in the comment section. We've got a lot of beautiful, attractive, gorgeous women. A woman you look at, or a lady you're gonna look at, and you'll be like, wow, that woman, that lady is extremely beautiful. She is actually gorgeous, but there's no way you're going to approach her. Let me know this in the comment section, and bye for now.